Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Asim Osayi, and in today's video we are going to be making hair growth oil for our hair. Today's oil will be made with aloe vera and onion. The oil is so nice for hair growth. I went natural a few months ago, and since then I've been doing so much research on what grows our hair. Prior to then, I was carrying relaxed hair. I relaxed my hair for about 12 years, guys, 12 good years, and my hair never passed my shoulder. My hair was not growing so well. I was already thinking about how poorly my hair was growing until I gave birth to my baby girl and I was suffering from postpartum hair loss. So I decided to do some research and find out what works for our hair, and I started using natural products that have given me good hair growth in less than 2 years. I've been natural for precisely a year and 3 months now. So guys, since then I've been sharing my hair growth journey. Because I already had a YouTube channel, I was like, why don't you share this your hair growth with your subscribers? If you are new to this channel and you love hair growth videos, please smash that like button. If you like motherhood videos, smash that like button and subscribe. Today I'll be showing you how to make your aloe vera and onion oil and how to use it. Stay tuned. To begin with, you need to have a source of aloe vera. Either you buy it from the market or you have your own plant at home. I got this one from my plant at home. And you need to get your onion. You could use either red onion or white onion. Because I got it from my plant outside, I have to wash it. So you can see me washing it. After I finish washing it, I take it to the kitchen and cut it. First of all, by cutting off the sharp edges so that I can get access to the gel.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes.
Now we are going to cut the aloe vera into smaller parts so that we'll get easy access to the gel. You'll notice that I'm using 2 aloe veras for this oil. The amount of aloe vera used depends on how long your hair is and how much oil you want to get in the end. Next thing to do is to cut a thin film of the aloe vera on one side so that you get access to the gel. Note that there's no gel on this thin film of the leaf. I do the same thing again so that I completely remove it. Now with my knife, I would scoop out the aloe vera and keep it aside as shown. I prefer using my knife for getting the aloe vera because it's sharp and easy to use. If you prefer using your spoon, it is okay too. You see, I've kept the aloe vera aside and I do it for another one and so on until I finish peeling the whole aloe vera. Next thing to do is to peel the onion. Now, after peeling the onion is sliced and added to the aloe vera. After adding it to the aloe vera, they are poured into the blender and blended to be smooth. It has to be smooth for me, but sometimes you could make it if it's not too smooth. If you don't have a blender, you can use a grater to do this for the onion. Then you just use the aloe vera like that. Next thing to do is to pour the blended mixture of aloe vera and onion into a clean pot. If you don't have a pot you want to use for this purpose, you could use a stainless steel plate that you can put on the fire, or anything that will not get melted or burnt when you place it on the fire. Now we'll add avocado oil. Avocado oil is good for hair. If you are measuring it, you could use about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil for this measurement of aloe vera and onion. Next we add the olive oil About 5 tablespoons of olive oil will be enough for this purpose, but since I've been doing it for a long time, I just poured it in. Then for Jamaican black castor oil, you could add 1 or 2 tablespoons of Jamaican black castor oil, followed by coconut oil, my self-made coconut oil. You can go through my channel to see how I made my coconut oil. After adding every oils to it, you put it on the fire and allow it to boil. Now it's boiling, you watch it as it boils on low heat. The heat should be low, it shouldn't be too high. Gradually it starts getting dried. You can see it's getting dried and the oil is now more than the liquid. We allow it get dried to the point where it is not burnt. No, it shouldn't get burnt. It shouldn't get too brown. Below the solid will look as if it's trying to get burnt. So when it gets to this point, we take it off from the fire and set it aside while it cools down. After some time, we discover that it has cooled down. Then the next thing to do is to take the pot and pour the oil into a bowl. A filter is not needed for this purpose. If you have a filter and you are concerned about any particle following it, you could also use it, or a stocking too. It is gradually poured so that the particles do not follow. After pouring it, you just keep the pot aside, slanted on a surface so that more oils will flow down, as you can see. So after some time, I came back to this pot and this is the oil I made. It has gone to one side of the pot and I'm going to pour it and add it to the oils. After adding it to the oil, I go ahead and add my peppermint oil. Peppermint oil makes it smell good. Lavender oil can also be added. Lavender oil smells really good. Peppermint oil adds menthol kind of smell to it. So essential oils should be used in drops. They shouldn't be used too much. That's why I added just about 10 drops of peppermint oil to this oil. Now I'm going to use my dispenser to collect the oil and put it into a bottle. I do this by pressing it down deep inside to create a empty vacuum where there is no air. Then I let it suck the oil into itself. After it has sucked enough oil, I'll take it to whichever container I choose to store it in and pour it into the container. I'm using this dispenser as a suction because there is no way I can turn this plate and put the oil into a container or a bottle that I'm going to use. If the opening of the container you are going to use is large, there is no need for you to use this suction. This is only for tiny openings. If you have a funnel which is small, you can also use it. In making this oil, no preservative is needed based on how it was made. It can be stored in the refrigerator or it can be stored on a shelf. Everything has a shelf life. I really don't know how long it can stay because I've never let it stay until it gets bad. I put mine in the refrigerator. I use one bottle at a time. When I exhaust one bottle, I take the other one from the refrigerator and I use it. You see, I'm trying to suction again for my next bottle. So this is how it is. Very easy to make and use. Now I'm going to demonstrate to you how I use this oil on my hair. I'll demonstrate how to use it using the remaining oil, the one that is left in the dispenser.
We're bound to hit the ground.
First, I part my hair in such a way that I can apply the oil directly on my scalp. This stimulates the follicles and improves hair growth. Another way it can be done is to apply it all over the hair after parting the hair into smaller parts and leave it in for like 1 hour to 2 hours. Then you go into the bathroom and wash it off. For this oil to work very well on your hair, you can Do well to wash your hair so that your scalp will be clean while you apply it, so that it goes directly on into your scalp. If you have bald edges, this oil is also good for bald edges too. Same applies to the hair at the back of my head. I pat it and apply it and massage it onto my scalp, not the hair, so that I don't tangle my hair. So this is how I do it. You can see how full my hair is now. It's growing so well and it looks very healthy. Now I'm going ahead to tie my hair back up with minimal tension. It's just as if I'm not tying it, because tension will lead to tension alopecia and loss of edges. This oil can also be used as a leave-in if you do not care about the smell. After making it, you make up your mind, make your choice on whether you can use it as a leave-in or not. Don't forget that oils always act as sealant for moisture. So before applying any oil to your hair, always make sure that you apply any kind of moisture on your hair, like water. The least you can use is water. Water is very good for your hair. You could also use aloe vera gel or fenugreek or whatever, anything that works for your hair that you've used that works. You use it before using the oil to seal it in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, please. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Bye bye.